Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I am up and ready this morning, and I am mad about it because I don't like to lose my sleep or any time or any money. It's tea time. I don't want to lose any money. Um, I'm not losing money. Okay, so I bought a bunch of stuff to make pumpkin pies. I was gonna do a haul that everything is in there. Some name brand marshmallows. The pumpkin is just pumpkin. I'm like, oops, this is not pumpkin pie filling. This is pumpkin. Um, marshmallow marshmallows, generic Walmart, one pie crust, whipped cream, and two bags of chocolate chips, one pack of butter, and some cashews. Is that it? That costs a lot. I ordered earbuds that they didn't have them. Spoilerish, I was gonna give them to a relative for Christmas because I don't know what else to bring them. So now I gotta order another pair, maybe from the online. I don't know what to do. Anyways, they should have made it online. Like, they should have had it delivered. I don't know if they do that. So none of the pie stuff is for me, or the chocolate chips, or the dairy products. So I don't even have the time or energy to be making pies. But I figure, this stuff is shelf stable. I put the butter in the freezer. Should probably put it in a freezer bag. But I have. I feel like my partner might come home early. It's only 7:30, but I feel like he might come early because it's been a long day over there. I've been ordering stuff because I'm getting sucked into commercialism. This is the time of the year for that. This is the family enjoys the smells of the season, not even just the holiday. I have a pie pumpkin here. I could have just made a pie. Like, I was like, graham cracker. Where do I get the graham to make my own graham cracker? What the heck is a graham? Like, isn't it wheat? Is it a type of wheat? Is it just because it has cinnamon in it? I don't even understand. How am I supposed to make my own graham cracker crust without buying graham crackers or crust? I used to make my own. I wanted to look up the words. I can't remember. Well, I wanted to do. I shared this yesterday. The peace sign. I wanted to do peace for my next share from one of my mating types, and I had another word come to mind. It was competency, and I was gonna get the big dictionary over here, but it's under like 4 other books. So I have another dictionary. Where's the other one? These really big old dictionaries. Let's just look up competency. So I showed up at the first time of the morning was 7 a.m. I left a few minutes before 7. I tried to do, it says tell us when you're on your way, and I did allow the GPS to the Walmart. I think it's a mile away. I don't even know. And it seems like awful lot. It's got to be. I think it is within a mile. Or is that the Aldi? It's more than a mile, I think. It's not much more than a mile, but it's really a long time in the car. It feels like sitting at the stoplights. There's not really any crosswalks. I considered walking there before I got injured. But anyways, I said, we're not open yet. Pickup is not open yet. So apparently, their message, I called, I checked in with my phone when I got there, since I was at the light when it said 7 o'clock on my clock. And 7:02 or 7:02 I got there. I checked in to stop number 1. And then I got an email that said, you picked up your order at 7:03. And I was like, I didn't see the order. I was like panicking. And behind me was um, what's it called? The spots. my gosh, the Black Friday deal spots. I saw one lady come out with something from Black Friday deals. And then, or she must have gone in and got her stuff. And then, I got panicky. There's a phone number that says for pickup, call this number on the sign. So I called the number and it went to voicemail saying we're closed on Thanksgiving to honor their employees. And then 5 a.m. open on the 5th, or the 5th, the 20, I don't even know the date, guys. The Friday after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. 5 a.m. And I just bought socks. And I just got a pair of socks. They've been in my cart. I don't even know why I have these socks. Like, am I out of my mind? I don't even get it. But they're socks. And, oh, I wore my Columbia, I think I can lift my foot up here. I don't think I can do it. Like, my pants are too tight. Oh, I got these Columbia socks from Kohl's. I got 2 pairs. I don't know where the other pair is. Kind of short. They're not like ankle, but they're like, they're not like, was it crew socks? These are not very woolly. But I needed boot socks, and my feet were having really bad troubles with it. Really uncomfortable Doc Martens for my job, like super uncomfortable. The cutest ones I have right now are like unwearable. The zip up ones, they're just like, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I've worn with thick socks like this before, and it was, I could walk like 1.1 mile, but I should have sent them back, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me as I age. So, I have long johns on. I refused to buy long johns last year or the year before when my partner went to Tractor Supply. I said, it's time to get your long johns now, and nothing was cotton or cotton enough, so I didn't get any of the women's ones. I said, I'll get them somewhere else. And then when winter came, I didn't get any anywhere else, and that was my partner say, oh, here, take one of my pairs. And I felt stupid because I could have just gotten a pair, and I think they did have some cotton or waffle pattern ones. So I got some of those poly cotton. I believe they're poly cotton blends. I think I have 2 tops and 1 bottoms. And the bottoms are too small because they make a big draft down my back. So these men's ones are okay. But I don't know, because they're longer in the torso or something. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with women's clothes that they gotta, like, not fit your butt. Like, you think women's clothes would be more voluptuously shaped, but I don't get why a lot of times in my life men's clothes have fit me better, and they, for me, look better in the mirror. I don't understand, because I don't have that straight body and, hip area. I don't get it. There's something about the clothes. I felt like I didn't have competency, and I was concerned, and I thought about cultural competency and all these other things. I'm not going to use the mic because she's going to speak. Likely, if I use the mic, they speak back to you. Let's see what the generic definition comes up. From Oxford, it looks like, dictionary. Number 1, the ability to do something successfully or efficiently. The players displayed varying degrees of competence. Similar capability. 2, dated, an income large enough to live on, typically unearned. He found himself with an ample competence and no obligations. Ooh, that word is bravo, bravo. So there's one thing that I noticed when my partner's home. He has this different energy, and I thought it was just him. But I know, and I knew in my heart, just even getting out, doing work, being physically active, driving around, seeing the sunrise, seeing the sun, see it before sunrise, beauty, crisp air, no cars on the road, squirrels running around, leaves falling, being around other people, even if they're kind of annoying. Like, I'm not saying that he's with annoying, but it's like you're being around other people, and it gives you this energy of humans being in a civilization where you gotta go to work and you gotta do your work and you gotta do this and you gotta do that. I'm sitting here this morning staring at this boho picture that I made, this collage. I want to make another one, speaking of. And I'm thinking, wow. And then I'm sitting here like, you gotta do some work. Because you're putting stuff on your credit card. One day it's gonna be maxed out. You better pay that stuff down, bro. Like, so competence, I like that definition. Both of them, actually. Because you can think of the Bible story about the manna from heaven and having God providing, but only just enough that you need at that moment in time. And that's been going through my mind when I want to do prepping and I want to do be prepared for survivaling. Is that a word? Make my next channel called Survivaling, or my next, I could do it as a playlist. Speaking of survival tools, my notary commission did go in yesterday, get approved, sent in the receipt that I didn't know I had on Friday, and then I went ahead and they had, I guess I probably did it after hours, but whatever, it took less than 24 business hours. I did all that late in the day after I noticed that my commission stuff application was sitting there for Maryland's Notary Public for a week, and I wanted to really make sure that I got it before my busy holiday schedule. So they sent an email in the morning saying we processed your application, and then in the afternoon I had to do this application that was going to expire at midnight, and I sent it incomplete because I did so much work on this, and I ended up going ahead and so I have this document I was talking to you guys about yesterday that needs to be notarized. I could probably get it done today. It's either going to be done today or it's going to be done like Saturday. Oh, you know what's open right now? The Amish market. It's like I don't want to go. I don't have money to spend. Oh, and I went to orders from this cooperative type thing. Yesterday they said it was the deadline. They didn't give a time. And I put some oranges and something else in the car. I don't even know what it is. And I got a message saying, on the checkout said $5 something cents pickup delivery fee to this common destination. And then it says order fee or order to be done at was to be done at 7:02 p.m. and I did it like at 8:23. And I was like, I don't need this stuff. I could just go up to Harris Teeter and get the oranges. And I don't even know what my partner was looking at olive oil. So I could have just gone to the food pantry and got him some meat. I think I'm going to go. Like, this is the only chance that you might have to get some ground venison. So, I'll tell you what, guys. It's been something else. I want to do so much around the house, and I am pulled to do my business, which is good. I really enjoy it. I have to think. I keep bringing up Bible stories, but I have to think of these stories that I read while I was going to 12-step meetings, predominantly NA in the beginning, my cleaning and sober. I'll say clean and sober years because I go to I go to different types of meetings. I don't know what you say when you're in Al-Anon. You're in Al-Anon. My name's Mia. I'm in Al-Anon. I don't know, but Proverbs 31 moment. I was reading it once a month on the 31st. And unless there's only 30 days in the month, then I'd read it between the 31st and the 1st or whenever. So I was someone's like, read a proverb a day, and I was reading them out of order. Someone's like, why don't you start day 1 of the month with proverb 1? I was like, really? So I read it for years, over and over and over and over. And I was pretty much memorizing that. Lady was making purple and scarlet things and belts, and she had a vineyard, and she had a respectable husband, and she was not looked at by her lover, by her beauty, but I forget. I don't know if they talked about wisdom of her age. Beauty fades, but something, which is sad because I personally don't think beauty fades. I think it transforms. Can you see the memes or the cute pictures, or you see some older women laughing and giggling about something with gray hair? They age gracefully. They have gray hair, wrinkly glasses, like me. And it's like your body is like, maybe was like this, is now like a little plump, even if you're slender. But that is one of the most beautiful things between the old people and the babies. My mind connects those two miraculous things, and we're in the middle, they're like the edge of the hot dog bun, and we're like the hot dog, like in the middle. Like, that's just me, though. I did 2 years of training, over 2 years, I don't know, more like 9 years, but 2 really focused years on delivering babies, training to deliver babies on site, really actually delivering babies. And then when I got laid off my job, I got jumped into a volunteer position that was not that easy to get at OHSU, and I was in geriatrics. I was scared because I thought for sure they were going to put me with the babies or the NICU or the mother, maternal fetal medicine floor. I thought for sure. And they stuck me in geriatrics, a new program, and everyone who got selected at that time, the handful of us or so, there's one person for every day of the week, we'd all had direct patient care experience already. And we were literally put in direct patient care. I had to get my TB test. My mom used to call it TB times. When we were on the military base, and we had the actual hand one, skin one, tuberculin tests. Was it skin PPD tuberculin versus the blood? What's the blood one called? Gold Ferron. I can't remember. Gold Ferrons. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm a visual person. All I can see is in my mind, I see a vial of blood. It was wonderful, and there's so many similarities with the hospital people, the geriatrics, similar hairs, babies. They dressed in a robe and a gown and maybe wear a diaper. You know what I mean? It's like they need to be helped, being fed, help walking, assistance getting up, and yet this mind and enthusiasm, unless they're comatose, which I've had people that there's so much wisdom in that brain of stories about World War II and the love stories and the family. Some people have pictures in their room. The babies, you pray that they come into the world, that we can all get to that age. And it's going to be achy, and some people, it's too much, or you're on the street. That's all I have for right now. I'll probably film again later. Speaking of achy, I was very achy, and I was like, something's going on. What did I do? And I could barely walk. My ankle hurts. I drove very briefly few times this week to doctor's appointments because my partner was busy and all this. Really not even doing a lot of activity, normal activity, but my ankles, both of them, are really hurting, even right now. And then the rest of my body's been super achy. So I looked at the forecast. It's supposed to rain. 30s, it was 30s, now it's 40s. And I gotta go finish this task that I was working on yesterday. And then I have to go and actually do billing, at least one. And then We don't have any kind of turkey or chicken. We got frozen chicken, so it's gonna make some chicken and rice for my partner, and then some chicken noodle soup. I guess with the crock pot, I don't know. I'll look at my schedule and see. Maybe on Wednesday. We stay home. Wednesday, Thursday, maybe. Because I don't want. I can always turn the crock pot off, but I don't think we're going to get me any food. I got some packages that are coming with food, and I had to pay the shipping on that order, by the way. So now it's being shipped in 2 different packages, shelf stable and refrigerated, from this co-op type thing. So I had to pay like $40 something in shipping. I could have paid $61 for like 2 days. Not 2 days, 2 days shipping. And I'm really sad about it, but I wanted to find an option where I could order oranges. I think it's only like a pound too, from somewhere through the mail, and I was like, well, as far as I know, it should be below 50. I don't know where it's coming from though. Like, it sounds like it's coming from the West Coast. So I missed the actual delivery. It sounds super crowded, so it sounds like you probably would have to stand in line and at the drop site. I'll probably let people know that I missed the deadline, but I found out you're able to deliver it to your home. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know. I wanted to do like a weekly or bi-weekly fruit and vegetable delivery because I stopped shopping at this Cottingham farm, and I'm really sad about it. But they did not do me right too many times, and this last time, I don't know. I could give them the benefit of the doubt. They're actually open today, but I'm going to deal with this food that's in there. I'm missing watermelon right now, and I'm missing frozen strawberries were on my order for yesterday. They got canceled because they're not doing frozen foods. They're probably not doing dry ice. I don't even know if they're doing a cooler or anything like that. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know. But I'm in the holiday spirit, and I don't want to be, and I'm embarrassed, and I feel guilty. And I watched a Christmas movie, Family Man or something like that, and with Nicolas Cage. I didn't get it. I got it, but I didn't. Or I wanted to more bulk of. I spaced out a couple times, so I keep thinking of this. I think it was Norwegian or somewhere where it gets dark most of the day during this time of year, up close to Arctic, and and it talked about this family. Like, it's kind of like that island on Greece where people get old. They have family fun. They're doing wine with the anthocyanins. What did I get? Resveratrol. I just got some resveratrol. I'm not your doctor, likely. So talk to your doctor or your naturopathic physician about resveratrol. And the things that are in dark berries and wine. I had seen them putting lights in the town. Like, how do they keep their spirits up? Okay, they're eating like fatty fish and healthy omegas. They're having this twilight, but they're having family time. They're decorating with lights and doing these things to cheer themselves up in the winter. And maybe it's just tradition. But what did those original people do? And why did people have the trees? People said, "Oh, that's pagan." Oh, you're celebrating pagan holidays. Oh, you're a Christian celebrating pagan holidays. Oh, you're a pagan celebrating Christian holidays. Everyone's arguing. When I see these people on TV that are Jewish, I see people in that house that are Jewish. They got a Christmas tree, like, and a menorah. So my Sims, free play, I have a menorah on my table, and I had this cool Christmas wallpaper, but I got rid of it on accident. Anyways, I was still learning the game. I was sad about that. Bye, guys. I'm gonna be in the holiday spirit because I need to raise up my mental health, and I'm gonna talk to you later today or tomorrow about this guilt I feel with wanting to celebrate with my family and to do things. And it's not necessarily about the gifts. I rarely get gifts for holidays. I give gifts to other people, but they don't give them to me, and it's okay because I have a lot of stuff. But it's kind of sad because you feel like, look at her over there. We're just not going to give her gifts. Like, she's given us gifts for the past 20-something years, but whatever, It feels kind of sad. Like, even if someone gave me, like, a 50-cent card from Dollar Tree, like, I feel like I'd be like, oh, thank you. I don't know. It would add clutter, and I'll tell people don't get me anything. But I think it's kind of sad. If someone says that, if they say, really, I don't celebrate, don't give me anything, that's one thing. But if you get them something, $10 gift card at a grocery store, gas card, something like that, it's usable, and not going to cause clutter, right? But that's just my opinion. Or throw down some cash and PayPal, even if it's only $5. I mean, that's $5 out of debt that you become. Peace, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. It's really going to be Indigenous Peoples Day for me. And I'm going to do a lot of praying about tribal folks, including my own kids. Peace.